Hello, this is Ronnie. I'm back here with a brief clip from a long video that I recorded. The clip is on Bitcoin, but since now I will be following Bitcoin on a daily basis in my service. It's unfair that I pull out, big clips. I already shared with you the gold and silver. And so I decided just to pull out 5 minutes out of a 20 minutes review that I had today of Bitcoin for my paying subscribers, so that you get a bit an idea what's going on with Bitcoin. If you're interested to follow up with on a daily basis, you are most welcome to try out my service. I have currently an offer going on. This is the offer. It's a 50% off. I will give more details concerning that at the end of the clip. Other than that, I hope you have a pleasant viewing and great trading. Bye now. Now, this is an updated chart that I just did before beginning this recording. It is 300 minutes, meaning it's if I get this right, this is 5 hours. Sorry, this is yeah, that's every candlestick is 5 hours, and you can see what it yielded. I think we have our ABCDE complete. That's the breakout. You can see this is my concept of the triangle. That's the breakout. So we have a critical level right here at the top of the first leg at 15,489 according to the data feed provided by this exchange. Okay, and now I assume that we are in the third wave. The third wave, I did not put very fixed labelings here. I think it's still running up. What should not happen, it shouldn't come down to break under the floor of 14,000, which is the second wave. Okay, then it mucks up completely this structure, this consideration, and obviously we have to think what is the right thing at this point. There is an alternative wave count here. It's to assume that that's an A unchanged, B, C unchanged, but the D, instead of ending here, actually ended here. And that gives you the E leg as having ended here, and the fourth wave will end here, and it starts the rally from this spot, meaning 14,000 remains a critical level for you to watch. Okay, this is one chart, and that is another final chart that I had for you. I will expand it a bit as we can have a closer look. You see, and that's the end of the fourth wave, and that's the beginning of the run. That's 1, 2, and that's the same level of 14,800 and something. I said to you, it shouldn't break through that level, and now that's the third wave running. Now let's go and bring the here's the chart on the Bitfinex, and that's the 30-minute scale, and I hope you recognize that that is our 1, 2, and that's the third wave running. Okay, so you see why I highlight this level right here that comes at 15,489. Yeah, we don't want to see it sinking under this level. If I take a step back and I go to the 1 hour, so that's the end of my E leg. Yeah, with me? That's C, D, E. Repeat. C, D, E. That's 1. That's 2. That's the third wave running up. Okay, so this should lead eventually to run above 20,000. Yes, by quite a stretch. Now, I hope you are going to work with this websites, but we're going now to use the data feed that comes from the CME, and this is the futures of Bitcoin, and that's the continuous contract of the futures. So in order to do very, if you like, precise analysis that I can actually handle with my software, I'm obviously going to use this. And as you can see, it gives me my CDE as having completed right here, and that's the first run. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's just that I have control here. This is the hourly. So I have here 1, 2, and that's my third wave. So we're talking about Bitcoin actually topping this level, going above 20,000. So obviously it doesn't update so frequently as the other charts that you have on those websites, but you can see it is stretching higher, and in short, that is the message. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 complete here. That's a classic ABC complete, and that's the build up, the run up of the third wave on the 15-minute scale. I hope that helps you to have some idea about what's going on with Bitcoin. I think that if you want to refer to some critical levels here, the first thing is this. This is a really very important level. Shouldn't go down on the 60-minute scale. Shouldn't do this. If it does that, it tells you that the whole idea of my triangle finished here is wrong. It didn't finish. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing, which is really very important, if it breaks through this level and it actually goes to test the floor, which is the C, then we're talking about potentially something that would extend the correction of Bitcoin by a chunk. Let me see if I can go back to the charts that I had here. Hello, welcome back. I'm here to provide some details about the offer, and you need to go on to my website, that's wavemastery.com. Yes, www.wavemastery in one word, of course, .com. You follow on my homepage. Just a quick run here. There are a few articles that I wrote. Is this website for me? Psychology and trading, trading and the arts, why join? You might want to have a look, yes, to run through some of them. Subscribe here, that's where you will find a special promotional offer. Use subscription, that's a tab that essentially gets into action once you log in. It shows you the subscription that you are using, whether it's a weekend service or daily service. Resources, the tab here opens the option to go down to the chart galleries, where you will find a lot of charts. Okay, some dating from the 1970s, 1960s. Some really interesting stuff. If you are into learning about charts, you're very interested to see how I applied the Elliott waves to past markets. You'll be surprised what sort of markets you're going to find here. Eggs, pork bellies, milk, all sorts of things. Really fun. So you can run through that. Useful links. Just a few things that I had in mind. It's not really full list. The recommended reading list, also very interesting if you are into reading more about the markets. I just mentioned some of the very interesting books that I read in the last in the last 10 years. You may want to take a look. Private policy, terms of use, practically standard stuff. I don't get into the business of checking or selling or merchandising your data. It's really none of my business. Special promotional offer. This is the same link that you found here under subscribe here. Just in case you are more comfortable finding it here, whatever, it's right there. It's the same. Contact us. You should use that if you have the slightest question, slightest issue in the in the process of subscribing, in the process of whatever question you have, whatever is on your mind, before subscription, after subscription, whatever. Okay, so that's login, simple. So let's go through the special promotional offer. You will see that I am quite generous. I open it till leave it open till next year, basically 15th of January, and it gives you the trial for 9.99 euros, 50% of the normal price, basically for the daily service or the weekend, for the first calendar year. That means for 12 consecutive months you can pay 79 per month for the daily service instead of 159. And you will pay half the price also for the weekend service. So the daily video service includes the weekend service. You don't have to subscribe to both. And 1 week trial, just to see how it is, costs you $9.99. Okay, just to see what's going on. If it's your stuff you're interested in, etc. You can cancel anytime. You don't get money back for portion unused, but you will have access up to the end of that month in which you cancelled. Okay, there's no obligation to stay for 12 months. And the VAT issue is mainly applicable to people who come from Europe. And if you come from Europe, please go through the list here, okay? See which country relates to you. If you don't find your country and you come from Europe, it's possible I missed one. Just write to me. I'll see what can be done. Other than that, if you come from the UK, USA, Belgium, and the rest of the world, Australia, Asia, whatever, you don't pay a penny VAT. You just pay 79 per month, and you go through the button here. Scrolling down here, that's the Wave Mastery Weekend Video Service. That starts with 2 weeks trial, priced at $4.99, 2 weeks, because you only get access to the weekend videos. And sometimes I put in a bonus video in the middle of the week, you know, just to keep you floating. I am putting an update for the weekenders, but it's not every week, okay, to be fair. So that's included, you will see, and it's 29 per month instead of 59, and the VAT charges again applicable to mainly people who come from Europe. Okay, so it's the same thing here, and if you come from UK, USA, Belgium, you choose this. Now you go through the subscription. Let's select this one, for example. You go through, you click, and it takes you to the, well, sometimes you get this security challenge, is no big deal. Let's run through that. That's ARST. Hope I got it right. PayPal puts up these things, and it gets you to PayPal's page, where the description of the offer is there. It starts with a trial for 14 days, 29 for each month for 12 installments. Okay, so every month you will be paying 29, and you click and you see that it goes to me. That's my official name, okay, the name that I use normally in documents, etc. So that goes to me. You log in. If you have an account, of course, that should be easy for you. Again, you have security challenge, but you log in, you pay, and PayPal normally brings you back to my website to fill in the subscription form, to choose your login, your password, and after that you almost finished. You go straight to the page where you find the links directly to the videos. Okay, if you encounter any issue, any problem during this process, you need to write to me. I'll take care of that. Please fill in all your details that are required in the registration form, especially if you are from Europe. I need to know for VAT control. But also if you're outside Europe, I need to know the country. You know, just fill in the required info. And let's go back to the website here. Okay, we are back here. The same thing applies to all the other buttons. You're going to go through the same process. Now, that's it basically. If you have an interest, serious interest in trading, I cover a whole range of markets. You can ask me direct questions. You can ask me questions concerning your positions, and I will relate to them in a way that I can under the law, because I'm not licensed to give you personal advice. But what I will do, if you have a position in Apple, for example, you have a position in the Nasdaq, in the index, or whatever, you want my opinion, what's going to happen? I am simply going to provide you a technical analysis of the current position, and I will tell you what I would do if it's going to do this or that, etc., etc. And then with this very detailed information, then you can follow through. You can take your decision. Okay. Other than that, if you come from countries that I don't cover, I will be prepared to look into covering the index of that country. I cover a lot of markets, but of course it's possible that you might come from a country where I don't follow So don't be put off. You can ask me. I'll see whatever I can do. Of course, I will do, and that's about it. So I look forward to see you on my website. Again, don't hesitate. Shoot any question you have. I am based in Belgium, so if you write to me from the US or from Australia or from Asia, might take me a bit of time to react. But I will react. I will get back to you and provide you the information that you need. Okay, so wish you the best, good trading. Bye now.